Peace and blessings, family. I'm your brother in the struggle. And today we're going to decipher 5% of us know God. Now this is a sabotaged old video from 2016 that I made. And of course the 10% always be on me. You know what I mean? But they basically stole over 400 of my videos. Somebody couldn't find it and all this other crap, but that's all in the struggle. So I put them on the pay them on mine list, but mathematically I was able to find an old copy of this from this other site that I hooked up to in a while lesson blessings. So it's like a back page to my Facebook page. You know what I mean? So even though the quality of the video is not all that, we can still share the information. Inshallah Sakin. If it's the will of the God and the people, let's build.
Why is everyone waiting for nothing to come through something for everyone? The question that 85% need to ask themselves is, do things happen to you, or do you happen to things to make things happen? In this struggle for justice, we have to understand that the law of cause and effect, actions and reactions, are polar opposites of the same pole. So you can't react to everything the 10% do, otherwise you'll be easily led in the wrong direction. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that 85% of us believe in God, but that belief is not rooted in knowledge, wisdom, as well as understanding. So we're expecting some sky God. We expect that there's going to be some form of magical heaven that's going to be somewhere above the clouds somewhere, while struggle is right here in the hells of North America, and we're suffering from slavery, suffering and death here in the wilderness of North America while we physically live. So as civilized people, we have to come to the understanding, the realization, and get proactive in the struggle for freedom, justice, and equality. And this is the duty of the civilized people, known as the 5%. Who are these 5%? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the 5% are the poor righteous teachers who do not believe in the teachers of the 10%. These 5% are not spooks nor spirits. They are men and women in the struggle who are conscious in the struggle for black liberation while we live. The 5% are the poor righteous teachers who do not believe in the teachers of the 10% and are all wise and know who the true and living God is, and teach that the true and living God is the Son of Man, the supreme being, the black man of Asia. So you, as a conscious, sentient being, can take the position of God or goddess, mortal or devil or Satan. You can be in the struggle or you can be in the way. But you have to understand that the 85%, the masses, the mentally dead, those who worship that which they know not what, those who are easy to lead into the wrong direction, but they hard to lead into the right direction. These are the ones that go deep into their pockets to give that wealth to the 10%. The rich, the slave makers of the poor, who teach the poor what? Teach the poor lies. To believe that the almighty, true, and living God is a spook, a spirit, a ghost, a white light, a white magical being, some white man on the cloud named Jesus or Yahweh or Allah, or some mystery God. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us, see God in the mirror. See God in the mirror means know thyself. Because if you believe in God, but you don't know yourself, you will never understand God. You will never understand your role in the universal order of things. You will never understand universal mathematics, actions and reactions. You will not know when to act and when to react. You will not understand that every cause, whether we see it or understand it or not, it has to be a mathematical cause because it produces a mathematical effect. This is the mathematics that governs everything inside the sphere that we call life. And as we struggle for justice, we have to ask ourselves, what is justice? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that justice is one's rewards or penalties from their acts and deeds. Justice cannot be given to you. Justice cannot be taken from you. You must declare justice for yourself. You must take justice. You must share justice. You must give justice. You must be justice. That's all Jesus means, is justice. That's what the prophets of God struggled for. They struggled for freedom, justice, and equality. They did not teach organized religion the way we do today. And as we see our young brothers out here dying on these streets in the wilderness of North America, we have to understand the reason they're dying and they're suffering so much hardship is because we are ignoring the effects of their cause. We're ignoring and understanding that these people are suffering and dying on the streets of America, and we act like some magical God is doing this or some magical devil is doing this. When the real gods and the real devils that's doing this, good and bad, positive and negative, are human beings right here on the earth according to the way we think and the way that we live our lives. So we have to understand there is no mystery God, but there is true and living devils. There are human beings that come on this planet, and when they come on this planet, they understand reality, and they use mathematical laws of cause and effect, actions and reaction to produce wealth for themselves. Not riches, but generational wealth for themselves. These are the ones that produce fiat money. And what do? We react. Why do we react? We be like, oh, the Illuminati this, the 10% that, the devil this, the devil that, Satan this. Oh, this is why I can't do anything, because of the white man. No, the white man is not in our way. His time is up. You simply have to recognize who you are and determine that you are going to give all that you have and do all in your power. Understand that science, to give all that you have and do all in your power for the cause of freedom, justice, and equality. Then you'll get yours. Then you'll be willing to give all that you have, to sacrifice everything that you have. And that removes all of the fear, all of the doubt, all of the underestimation, all of the hesitation, all of the procrastination. Then you'll see the people reacting to your positive cause. That positive cause cannot be something that you want the people to come follow you. It can't be something that you want the people to get caught up into organized religion, thinking that they got to go inside of the temple, thinking they have to go inside of the masjid or the mosque or inside of the church or inside of the synagogue, or we got to get them inside of the school or inside of the college. That's spooky. No, the truth is you have to teach the people in reality they are the house of God. The people are the church. They are the masjid. They are the temple. They are the school. The people don't go get a job. They make their own job. But we're so programmed. We're so enslaved. All we can do at this stage of the struggle is think on the mortal plane. We react to whatever the true and living devils are doing. The rich, the slave makers are doing. And we are crying, oh, should we vote for Hillary or should we vote for Trump? Why are we even thinking about voting in 2016? Why don't we vote for ourselves? Why don't we get together and do something for ourselves? This is a war of attrition. This is a war such as a flea fighting a dog. When the flea fights the dog, the little tiny flea does not think that its little bite is going to destroy that dog. No, the flea understands that while he or she is in this struggle, he's going to take and keep on biting. She's going to keep on struggling because she's going to gain substance and strength from the oppressor. And what happens? They reproduce themselves. Each one teaches one. Until eventually you see 2 fleas, 4 fleas, 8 fleas. And now the fleas are becoming a problem to the dog. Because every time that flea sucks blood from that dog, it injects poison into that dog. And this is how the Vietnamese was able to overcome a superpower like the United States of America. But our people here in the hells of North America, we have no idea on how to organize and do something for ourselves. So we let Smith & Wesson, Koch, produce all these weapons. We see AK-47s, M11s, M16s, AR-15s, so-called assault rifles all around the ghetto. And we're using them to destroy each other. But these people behind the scenes are bringing in $8 billion every year because of our ignorance. This so-called war on drugs. No, what is these drugs? These drugs are nothing but natural herbs on the planet Earth. But they're being used by scientific chemists that's using it in a poisonous way. The 10% know how to extract the poppy seed and say, okay, I'm going to make this some heroin or some tar or some dope from this. Make that boy from this. And they say, where's it at? It's over in Afghanistan. So what do the 10% do? They wage war on Afghanistan. Why? 80 to 90% of all the dope on the planet is being grown right there in the mountains of Afghanistan. So they got to get over there and seize control of those poppy fields so that they can take that dope, process that dope, send the dope next door to China. China take it, turn it into pure China white, put it in the submarines, ship it up underneath the Gulf of Mexico, give it to the Mexican cartel, flood the streets of Philadelphia, flood the streets of New York, New Jersey, Los Angeles, Atlanta, and jack this dope into the minds of the masses of the people to make us other than ourselves. The coke is coming from right over there, Colombia. The liquor is sold legally right here in the hells of North America. What are they doing? They're controlling the masses. This is how you control the people. You give them sport and play. You give them entertainment. You give them leisure and desire and pleasure. And you take and get them focus on that which matters not. And you get them the hope inside these spooky places of worship so that they can worship that mystery God. So that you as a true and living devil can continue to rule and dominate and deceive the masses of the planet Earth. But the 5% are here. The 5% are clear. The 5% know who the true and living God is, and we are still determined to teach that the true and living God is the Son of Man, the black man of Asia.